Welcome each and everyone to the phenomenal chapter which is none other than current electricity. From the current electricity, my dear most children, you people will be getting more than 7 to 8 marks of the questions out of 40. That means you are going to appear ICC class 10 semester 2 examination. Out of 40, you people will be getting more than 7 to 8 number of marks, in which numerical is a guarantee questions and also theoretical question also play a vital role for you all people, right? As per the request of you that sir, please bring current electricity in one shot though, and here I am with the current electricity of one shot, and also I have made 6 to 7 lectures of current electricity. If you want, the link has been given in the I button as well as the description box. You people can go and you people can watch it out, right? And if you have understood the complete thorough chapter, right, suppose if you have understood a complete topic, that means I would like to recommend, don't waste the time. You can increase your speed in the case of 2x, right? Or else where you feel uncomfortable, that here you are having lots of issues within yourself, there you can come back to the normal speed, right? So let us understand with the current electricity. Generally it is all about, electricity is generally divided into two types, which is none other than current electricity as well as electricity. Current electricity, that means the electricity which is in a motion, the electricity which is in a rest. Static electricity means the electricity which is in a rest. Current electricity means the electricity which is in a motion. That means in my room there is having a lots of light, the light is glowing because of current electricity, that is in a motion. Similarly, static electricity, that means in a rest. Whenever I will be turning my switch off, that means there will be having not a single glow of a light. That is all about a static electricity, that means the electricity is in a rest. Let us understand the current electricity, and also you people will be reading current electricity in a complete scenario, in a complete details in the particular chapter, right? What do you mean by current? Let us start with the current. Alright, and from the current, 1 mark question will be coming. After 2 minutes, you people can get to know what are the question will be coming. Current, which you know very well, flow of charge is known as current. Flow of charge, which kind of charge generally it flows? Flow of charge, so in 1 second, or you can say flow of charge per second, or else you people can say, let me get a duster, or else you people can say flow of charge per second, right? Flow of charge per second. So see, which kind of charge generally flows comes in exam. I have seen the question paper thoroughly, it comes in exam. Which kind of charge flows in a current? You people can say both the charge. Positive charge can also flow, negative charge also flow. You cannot say positive charge generally flows or negative charge. No, charges flows, both the charge flows, positive as well as negative. Flow of charge is known as current. Let us understand the meaning of charge a bit of, right? What do you mean by charge? Charge is all about, charge generally has two types of charge. Electrons, proton, positive charge, negative charge. Positive charge is known as proton, negative charge is known as electron. Negative charge is known as electron. My dear most children, proton is known as positive charge, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, right? And electron, which is negative charge, minus 1.6 into 10 to the power negative 19 coulomb. This is the thing. And if I says, my dear most children, that one charge is equals to that, you people can say 6 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. If I say one charge equals to dash electrons, you people can say 6 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. This is the thing you have to understand very well. Current generally, and also in case of physics, I have talked about a very details. Current is something, now physics is something, if you can understand the definition, you people can create the formula. If you can, people can create the formula, you people can create the definition. If you can understand the formula, you people can create the definition. If you have understood the definition, you people can create the formula. Remember always in your entire life, wherever you read physics, wherever you read whatever, that doesn't matter. The matter is you have to understand flow of charge per. When there is having a word per, rate, right, you have to write it down as a divided by. Per ka matlab divide, rate ka matlab divide. Flow of charge, can I write it down in this way? Flow of charge per second, SECOND, per second. Current, the symbol of current is known as I. Remember always, current of symbol is known as I equals to charge upon second. I can even say the symbol of charge is known as Q upon second, Q upon T. Let us understand time. Per second, I can say T, let us write it down T. The second symbol is T, Q upon T. So the first formula you have got I equals to Q upon T. The first formula of current electricity, Q upon T. Why? Now because flow of charge upon second, flow of charge is known as Q, T is known as time. Right? Acha, let us convert into SI unit, my dear student. If I will be converting into SI unit, I equals to Q upon T, I have to convert into SI unit. The current SI unit is known as ampere. A equals to C upon S. Why it is C upon S, my dear children? The SI unit of current is known as A, the SI unit of charge is known as C, the SI unit of time is known as second. And here is the first question, the 1 mark question, define 1 ampere. 1 ampere, define 1 ampere. The first questions for the board examination, the favorite question of ICSE, the favorite question of CBSE, that is define 1 ampere. You people can define it and you people can note it down. And please, if you are watching the lecture, you have to sit with the notebook as well as pen. Define 1 ampere, I am dictating over here and you can note it down in the pen. Define 1 ampere and note it down in the notebook. Define 1 ampere. What do you mean of 1 ampere? What did I say before? If you can, people can understand the formula, you people can create the definition. Let us create the definition. A equals to C upon S. So so how to create the definition? Define 1 ampere. 1 ampere defines that 1 coulomb of charge flows in 1 seconds in a conductor. What do you mean by conductor? Conductor means a wire. Ek wire mein, that is what happened at an ampere. You have to define in this way. If the question comes, define 1 ampere, you have to write it down that 1 ampere defines that 1 coulomb of charge flows in 1 second in a conductor. General insulator में थोड़ी ना flow करेगा conductor. That is A equals to C upon S, or else you can say A equals to CS to the power minus 1. Is it clear, everyone? This is the very interesting as well as important. And remember one thing, current always flows from positive to negative terminal. Remember, current flows from always, please note it down in the copy. Without noting, you cannot understand anything. I always flows, that means current always flows from positive to negative terminal. Positive to negative terminal. Remember this. For an example, this is a cell. This is a cell, right? For an example, this is a cell, right? It is a bulb. For an example, it is a switch. It is a switch. Current always flow lambagar positive, right? I lambagar positive, chotagar negative. Remember this. If you don't know, don't worry. Current always flows from positive terminal to the negative terminal. Current always flows from positive terminal to the negative terminal. Positive terminal to the negative terminal. Charges always flows from negative terminal to the positive terminal. Charges always flows from negative terminal to the positive terminal. Why? We don't know why, but it is a convention. No one can say why. No one can say why. It is a convention that here you people, you have to conclude. It's a very important question, 1 mark question, that current always flows from positive to negative, charge always flows from negative to positive. Is it clear, everyone? I hope this is I hope in one shot people are getting understand very well, though I think the lecture will be lengthy. That's the reason I am making as much as brief as I can, right? So, and also question comes in this way, current is a whatever, see, this much I am confirm. If people you are watching me, this much I am confirm, whatever I will be saying you in this particular lecture, or I have said in my past 7 to 8 lectures, which is the link has been given in the description box as well as I button. Whatever the questions I have said, important question generally comes in exam. Which exam you give, whether you give pre-board exam, whether you give your school test exam, whether you give your mock test exam, any kind of exam which generally your school will organize, your board will organize, whatever I said, from that only the question gonna come. Excluding that, not a single question is there which will be coming in exam. So remember, and you have to note it down those. And I cannot, and what else I can say more? I can only say it's a very important, you people have to note it down. Apart from that, I cannot do. Apart from that, I cannot do. And if you are a new user and if you are come to the new platform, don't forget that in the first semester I have said important question. Out of that, 39 marks was mine. 39 questions were direct sure shot questions, excluding one. And one, which one? If you are an old student, please do comment right there. Which one was not there in the exam, right? I flows from positive to negative terminal. Acha, current is a dash quantity. What you can say? Current is dash quantity or vector quantity? Current is a vector. Sorry, current is a scalar quantity. Why? Why current is a scalar quantity? You might be saying, sir, vector quantity is such kind of quantity which has direction as well as magnitude. Current is also having direction. Current is also having magnitude. But no, current is a vector scalar quantity because this does not follow vector's law. If the question generally will not come, you have to understand this. Current is a vector quantity. Sorry, current is a scalar quantity. Current is a scalar quantity. If someone asks you why current is a scalar quantity, you people can say current is a scalar quantity because it doesn't follow vector law. Remember this. All right. Chalo. If you are a 12th grade student, you can go and you are not a 12th grade, right? Anyway, so this is all about. So current is a which kind of quantity, my dear most children? That is a scalar quantity. Is it clear? So I hope this is very interesting, you all people. And how can you measure current? You can measure the current with the help of ammeter. With the help of ammeter, current is measured. I can write it in here. Current is measured in ammeter. You can measure the current with the help of ammeter. Ammeter you can have, and always ammeter is connected in series. Ammeter is always connected in series. Note it down everything whatever I am saying. Ammeter is always connected in series. And suppose this is a circuit and this is a circuit is made up of series. Ammeter कहीं यहाँ पे लगेगा. Positive, negative. So current is flowing from positive terminal to the negative terminal. Positive is a bulb, and here is a positive, here is a negative. Ammeter is always connected in series, and the current is always measured in ammeter as well as ammeter is always connected in series. Baat khatam. Is it clear, everyone? This is all about current. Weak current. How can you measure weak current? Generally, current is measured in many kind of instruments are there, but how can you measure weak current? You can measure weak current with the help of micrometer, microampere, milliampere. Microampere, milliampere. 1 microampere is 1 milliampere. 1 microampere, 1 milliampere कितना होता है? देखो, 1 MA 10 to the power negative 3 ampere, 1 mu A equals to 10 to the power negative 6 ampere. This is the very interesting as well as important, right? Acha, what more left? Nothing more I left if I am not wrong, right? Everything I have said, everything I am saying. Chalo, just a minute. Nothing more left. All right, this is the thing which you generally need to understand, with people, right? Acha, what more left in case of current? Nothing more. Yes, I have left little bit current. Ampere, 1 ampere is a guarantee question, direct question. Please note it down. Define 1 ampere. Whatever I said is very important. I hope you have understood what ampere. Who is the ampere? Andrew Mary Ampere, right? Andrew Mary Ampere. The famous physics scientist Andrew Mary Ampere, as you know very well. Those who give a lots of input in case of physics, उनका नाम बन जाता है, उनका नाम रख लेते हैं. जैसे Andrew Mary Ampere, he has given a lots of inputs in case of current, and उनका जन्म कहीं 1775 1775 to 1836, if I am not wrong, right? The 1775 to 1836 उनका जन्म हुआ था. Right, Andrew Mary Ampere. So I hope current electricity is completely current is completely I have made you understand in a brief manner. Let us come with the potential difference. So now let us understand the meaning of potential difference. It's very interesting. Potential difference as well as electric potential, right? What do you mean by potential difference? Let me give a very few examples. That how water flows. Water flows from higher level to the lower level. Suppose for an example, water is here and water always flows from this level to this level, right? So if the water will be here, so and can the water can flow in the constant level? No. So water always flows from higher level to the lower level. Humidity flows from higher level to lower level. Temperature flows from higher level to lower level, higher temperature to the lower temperature. Temperature flows from higher temperature to the lower temperature. Similarly, potential difference, current flows from higher potential to the lower potential. That means, my dear most children, it is very, very important. It is one type of MCQs, fundamental concept. It comes in exam, it will comes in exam. If you follow any kind of reference book, this type of question would be there. That is, if the potential difference is constant, current will not flow. Remember this. If the PD is constant, potential difference is constant, current will not flow. Current will not flow. Please make a note, read that 40 out of 40 guarantee. That means 8 mark electric. That means from current electricity people will getting 8 marks. 8 guarantee. I challenge you people. No one, not a single Michael can cut your mark. I promise you. You have to remain dedicated towards studies. If the PD is constant, current will not flow. Current will not flow. How current will flow, yaar? The potential difference is constant. How current will flow? If the water is here, can the water can flow from here to here in this level? No. But water can flow from this level to this level. If there will be having some gaps. My knowledge flows from my side to your side. Similarly, I have gained some kind of knowledge from my teachers. And you are gaining the knowledge from me, higher to lower. And I have gained my knowledge from other teachers, higher to lower. Is it clear? That means if the potential difference is constant, current won't flow. How current will flow? Current will flow from higher potential to the lower potential. Current flows. Remember what? Current flows from higher potential to the lower potential. Charges flows. Lower potential to the higher potential. This is the very important. You must know this. I am very proud enough that I can provide such kind of quality. Yes, I don't have my digital board, which is a guarantee. Yes, I don't have my digital board, but the way I provide content, I feel satisfaction. I am not saying this is the way I am teaching. I am not saying that, but I feel satisfaction. I hope you people might be. Anyway, what did you understand from here? You understood that if the potential difference is constant, current cannot flow. And suppose for an example, let me draw a circuit. It's a battery, right? It's a battery. Minus plus resistance. For an example, this. Plus minus. Current always flows from higher potential to the lower potential. Charges always flows from lower potential to the higher potential. This is the thing. You have to note it down in your copy. So let us understand what do you mean by actually the potential difference is. Potential difference is, everyone, you have to write it down. Generally it will not come in exam. What do you mean by potential difference? Define potential difference. Nahi aata. But you have to understand. The amount of work done by moving one positive charge. What does it mean? The amount of work done. For an example, A is there, B is there. That means from A to B, the amount of work is doing from A to B in one positive charge. Is it clear, everyone? That means suppose A is there, B is there, right? A is given, B is there. That means the work is done from A to B in one positive charge, in one charge. In which charge? One positive charge. Negative, positive यहाँ पर भी है, but question will come. Potential difference, the amount of work done in one dash charge, positive or negative charge. You have to write it in positive charge. Negative नहीं होगा. क्यों? पढ़ोगे बाद में. The amount of work done from A to B in one positive charge. The amount of work done from A to B in one positive charge is known as potential difference. So let us understand the potential difference in this way. Delta V, you can write it down. Delta is not necessary now, but you can write it down delta V. I will be letting you know what you mean by that. Delta V equals to work done upon charge. As I said, the amount of work done by moving per one positive charge, by moving PER, I left, per one positive charge. You can also say V, SI unit. Let us convert into SI unit. V, potential difference PD. PD stands for V. V is known as volt. Volt, Alexander Volta. Generally, the famous scientist, as I said, in ampere, Andrew Mary Ampere, in the same way, volt. Alexandra Volta. V equals to work done. Work done, SI unit is joule, Joule, joule. SI unit of charge is known as coulomb. You might be knowing, as I said before, coulomb. So 1 volt equals to 1 joule upon 1 coulomb. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. You have to note it down. 1 volt आता है. Now, as I said, 1 ampere is very important. 1 ampere was very important. In the same way, define 1 volt is very important questions. Define 1 volt. Can you note it down? As I said very well that, my dear most children, as I said very well before, that if you can understand the formula, you can create a definition. If you can understood the definition, you can create a dash. Fill in the blanks. You have to comment right there. Define 1 volt. Who can say? Define 1 volt means, in the same way, you have to understand that. What do you mean by 1 volt? Simple. The amount of work done. Define 1 volt. Define 1 volt. The 1 volt defines that 1 joule of work done. 1 joule of, please note it down as soon as in your copy. Define 1 volt that 1 volt defines that 1 joule of work done in 1 coulomb. Then after उसको लिखना ऐसे करके, तब भी 1 मार्क मिलेगा. You have to write it down 2 sentences. एक sentence पे बात खत्म. Define 1 volt. 1 volt defines as that 1 volt defines as 1 joule of work done in 1 coulomb. Full stop is known as volt. Full stop. Then after 1V equals to 1J upon S, or else you can say 1B equals to JC to the power minus 1. Is it clear, everyone? This is all about potential difference. However, little bit earlier I said current is measured in ammeter. Potential difference, you will be measuring potential difference in case of voltmeter. How can you? PD is measured in voltmeter. PD is measured in voltmeter. PD is measured in voltmeter. Potential difference is measured in voltmeter, and it is connected in parallel. It is connected in parallel. For an example, let us do a circuit over here. Another circuit let me draw over here for my board beautiful students. इतना बड़ा बैटरी के भी आता नहीं, चलो लगा देते हैं. Right? Suppose this is a parallel. This is known as parallel. This is known as parallel. This is known as parallel. Voltmeter V. This is known as parallel. This is known as parallel. Is it clear, everyone? This is known as parallel. That means this is known as parallel. Voltmeter. Voltmeter is always connected in parallel, and ammeter is always connected in series. And you can measure in you can measure, everyone. What you can measure? You can measure current. In case of ammeter, you can measure voltmeter. Is it clear, everyone? बात खत्म. Potential difference as well as electric potential is over. Is it clear? All right. Let us start with Ohm's law. I hope this is very interesting. And regarding numericals, I will provide the numericals or kind of numericals in another videos, right? Because if I'll be making numericals over here, it will be very lengthy for you. Let us understand Ohm's law. Ohm's law. Ohm's law is the hero of current electricity. Means, excuse me. Ohm's law is the hero of current electricity means, without Ohm's law, current electricity, you cannot do anything in any kind of numericals in the case of current electricity, because wherever you go, this will be helping you out. And for more details, if you don't know, if you know everything in case of current electricity, but you don't know how to memorize the formula, I have made a separate video for that also. Cheat sheet of current electricity. You can go ahead. The link has been given in the description box. You people can watch it down. Ohm's law. Here we understood in case of Ohm's law that V is directly proportional to I. What do you mean by directly proportional? Volt will increase, current will increase, volt will decrease, current will decrease. If there will be having a high voltage, that means we can understand there is having a high current. If there is having no current, there will be having no voltage. Just imagine in your home, you might have felt this kind of experience. You might have felt such kind of experience in your home that you might be looking after that there is having a dim bulb. The bulb is having a dim in your home because of low voltage. If there is having low voltage, that's the reason the current is low. That's the reason the bulb is dim. That is known as Ohm's law. Higher the potential difference, higher the current. Lower the current is lower the potential difference. Let us understand Ohm's law. What do you mean by Ohm's law? पूछा नहीं जाता, अगर पूछा गया definition लिख सकते. It states that in this way. It states that voltage is directly proportional to the current across the two end to the current across to the two end of the conductor, across the two end of the conductor, in which temperature remain constant. टेम्परेचर कभी चेंज नहीं होता बेटा. टेम्परेचर रिमेन कांस्टेंट. टेम्परेचर remain constant. If the question come in this way in your exam, you have to write it down. Ohm's law states that the higher the potential difference, lower the, in this way also write it down, or else you can say voltage is directly proportional to the current across to the two end of the conductor, in which temperature remain constant. Temperature remain constant, stress remain constant, humidity remain constant. Is it clear? Etc. remain constant. And after writing this, you have to write it down. What, my dear most children? That V equals to IR. Why it is IR, I will be saying later on. V equals to IR. See, what did I say before? Higher the potential, higher the current, lower the potential, lower the current. V equals to IR means V is directly proportional to the I. V, when you will take it out, when you will remove proportional, you have to put an equals to sign, which you might be knowing in case of standard 9, when you might be reading, right? Proportional कहाँ उठता है? Proportional उठने के बाद एक constant लगता है, that is R. I can say IR. Thus R is known as resistance. V equals to IR. So let us understand VI graph. Do you know the meaning of VI graph? Very interesting. Everything is important. I am saying that VI graph आता है exam में, numericals. And if you can understand VI graph, 3 mark pocket के अंदर पूरा confirm. VI graph, what does it mean? Understand VI graph. What did I say before? I said something that temperature remain constant. Yes or no? Yes, the temperature remain constant. VI graph, you might be knowing VI graph in case of coordinate geometry. And also I have taught reflection. Did you watch? No. Link has been given in the description box, as well as I button. You people can watch the reflection. And there I taught about the graphs, which is known as O, which is known as X, which is known as Y, which you know very well. So what did I say in case of Ohm's law? That VI graph on Ohm's law, or you can say slope of the graph, slope of current and slope of VI graph characteristics. Voltage, as I said, voltage increase, current increase. Let us understand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It is a voltage. And on the x-axis it is known as current. It is known as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is known as current. Is it clear? What did I say? If the question will come, state. Question generally comes in this way. State with the help of graph. State with the help of VI graph to represent Ohm's law. Or the question will come, prove voltage is directly proportional to the current. How can you prove voltage is directly proportional to the current? How can you say temperature is constant? अगर ऐसे कुछ सवाल आया तो ये वाला ग्राफ में करना है. कैसे देखो? What did I say before? I said voltage increases, current increases. यहाँ का 2 गुना बढ़ता है voltage, तो यहाँ पर भी 5 है एम्पियर. So I can say in this way. Am I right? Am I right? 1 ampere 2 volt, 2 ampere 4 volt, 3 ampere 6 volt, 3 ampere 6 volt, 4 ampere, you know, 4 ampere 8 volt, 10 ampere, 5 volt, 5 volt. Is it clear, everyone? Now, very, very important, please understand here. If I say, which kind of slope does it follow? Answer me, which kind of slope does it follow? You people will be saying tan theta. So tan theta it follows. How? See, as you know very well, whenever you go, suppose, if you want to find out any kind of distance, how to find out distance? Final velocity minus initial velocity. Displacement कैसे निकालोगे? Final velocity minus initial velocity. For an example, 400 meter, I have started my journey in the 400 meter. I have stopped my journey at 4,000 kilometer. I have started my journey in the 400 meter. I have completed in the 4,000 kilometer. What is the distance I covered? Exactly. Final minus initial. 4,000 minus 400, which is all over 3600 kilometer I covered. That means final minus initial. चलो यहाँ पर कुछ देखते हैं. That means this is all about. Let us understand this. This is the slope, right? Which one is the final? Which one is the initial? Let us understand in case of y-axis. Very important, please. If you cannot understand here, lecture number 3, Ohm's law में जाओ. बढ़िया से समझाया हूँ. Though I have to make it little bit minimize. Though it is a one shot. Initial. यहाँ का initial कितना है? 2 है. Initial 2 है. यहाँ का final कितना है बाबू? That is 10. So it is known as y-axis. So which is, I can directly say, suppose let us understand it's a theta. Let us understand this is a theta. Theta opposite is a p, which you know very well. You have read in trigonometry. Adjacent perpendicular is known as b. So p is given, b is given. I have to take it out h. How? Tan theta. Tan p upon b equals to, is it clear, everyone? P is given, B is given, H you can find it out, which is all about tan theta. That's the reason I have said it is a tan theta. That is P upon B. What the P? Final is given. What the final, my dear student? Tan is the final. In case of P, tan is the final. 2 क्या है? Initial. 2 है initial divided by. देखो 2 y axis में देखो बच्चों. Tan is given in case of y axis. 2 is given in case of y axis. Initial. Final minus initial. 2. 10 गया. Then now coming to the x-axis, that is B. B means what, my dear most children? V means what? B means what? Final is 5 minus initial is 1 in case of x-axis. Initial is 1. So now 8 divided by 4 is equals to 2. What do you mean by 2? 2 होता है क्या है बताएंगे बाद में. So P. Where this P lies in? ये P lie करता है y axis में. And what I took the y, I have taken the y as a V. P is lying on the y axis, right? What is the y I have taken? Y I have taken as a V. So can I write it down V? What I have taken as a B? I have taken as a B as a x axis. I have taken the B as a x axis and the x also I have written as I. So V upon I equals to 2. What? That is known as R. That is known as resistance. So can I say in this way? V upon I equals to R. That is known as resistance. That is 2 ohm. We can write. Wow, how can you write ohm? Because the SI unit of resistance is known as ohm. बताऊंगा बाद में. थोड़ी देर के बाद. V upon I equals to R. So as you know very well in case of formula, V equals to IR. So V upon I equals to R. बात खत्म ना. The 2 ohm you have got here. 2 ohm. Resistance SI unit is ohm. Resistance SI unit is ohm. So I hope you have understood very well in this way. Please note it down in your copy, my dear most children. Please note it down in your copy. V upon I equals to ohm. What is the resistance? Little bit I am having a space. यहाँ पर समझा देता हूँ. What is resistance? Resistance is nothing but it is the obstruction of current. रुकावट होता है. Obstruction of flow of current. Flow of current. रुकावट किसका? Current का. Conductor is going. When the conductor is moving, suppose it's a conductor, when the current is flowing from A to B, the current is flowing, charge is flowing. करंट फ्लो करता है तो चार्ज फ्लो करता है ना बच्चों? नहीं करता? देखता हूं, चल तो रहा है ना वीडियो। हाँ, एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन इन वेल मैनर। यस, resistance is known as obstruction of flow of current. Suppose it's a conductor A and B, and A and B current is flowing, that means charge is flowing, बीच में रुकावट होता है। कौन करता है? रेजिस्टेंस करता है। बीच में रुकावट, ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द फ्लो ऑफ करंट, बीच बीच में रुकावट करता है। रुकावट, हु यूज्ड टू रुकावट? हु करता कौन? एटम्स। When the electrons flows, suppose that is having a conductor, when the electron flows, right, electron flow बीच बीच में रुकावट करता है। हो ना, एटम्स करता है, बीच बीच में एटम्स करता है। एटम्स के अंदर न्यूक्लियस रहता है, वो करते हैं, जाने नहीं देते इजीली। कौन करता है? रेजिस्टेंस करता है रुकावट। एंड रेजिस्टेंस नेवर अलाउ द करंट टू पास इजीली विद द इनसाइड द कंडक्टर, दैट इज नोन एज रेजिस्टेंस, दैट इज नोन एज रेजिस्टेंस। वोल्टेज करंट डिवाइडेड बाय इक्वल टू रेजिस्टेंस, रेजिस्टेंस SI यूनिट इज नोन एज ओम। आर, ओम में निकलेगा आंसर, ओम। ऐसा कुछ, इसका कुछ इस प्रकार का सिंबल होता है। दिस इज नोन एज रेजिस्टेंस। नाउ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, अगेन 2 मार्क वाला क्वेश्चन, फैक्टर्स ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस। व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस? प्लीज नोट इट डाउन, व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस? प्लीज नोट इट डाउन माय डियर मोस्ट चिल्ड्रन, व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस? Factors of resistance. Factors of resistance. What are the factors of resistance? Factors of resistance always depends on number 1, length of the conductor. Length of the conductor. What is the length of the conductor? समझते बात को। लेंथ ऑफ द कंडक्टर होता क्या? लेंथ ऑफ द कंडक्टर। Factors of resistance always depend on length of the conductor. Suppose there is having a conductor, length of the conductor. Factor of resistance always depends on length of the conductor. A long wire is a long conductor, a loss of resistance. That means I can say R is directly proportional to L. What, my dear most children? R is directly proportional to the L. मतलब रेजिस्टेंस ज्यादा, लेंथ ज्यादा। Did not you understand? Let me give a very good example, another example. You might be having many kind of street roads in your home. You are having colony in which you are having streets, street road, गली का बोलते हैं, गली का रोड होता है। Have you seen a length of, there is having loads of length, लेंथ ज्यादा, ट्रैफिक ज्यादा, लंबाई ज्यादा, ट्रैफिक ज्यादा। मुझे यहां से कुछ 2 किलोमीटर जाना है पतला गली में, बहुत सारा ट्रैफिक मिलेगा मुझे रास्ते में। मैनी स्पीड ब्रेकर विल बी देयर, डॉग, काफ, कैट, you know, cycle, rickshaw, auto rickshaw, bus, tracker, scooter, many more will be there. But if I would be going only 200 मीटर, मिलेगा रास्ते में, वही बकरा बकरी आएंगे मगर कम होगा। I can reach soon, I can reach soon, I can reach in 2 minutes, मुझे यहां पर कहीं 20 मिनट लगेगा। Is it clear? That is known as higher the resistance, रुकावट ज्यादा, कंडक्टर ए बी हो गया कंडक्टर, रुकावट ज्यादा, लेंथ ज्यादा, लेंथ कम, रुकावट कम, बात खत्म। R is directly proportional to the L, that means the factor of resistance। 2 मार्क का क्वेश्चन, अगर the question comes in exam, what are the factors of resistance? People will be saying the factor of resistance is L of the conductor, length of the conductor, or else you can say length of the conductor, bracket में लिखते हैं R is proportional to the L, that means resistance is proportional, directly proportional to the L। Coming to the bit 2, area of the cross section in a conductor, area of the cross section in a conductor, area of the cross section in a conductor, that means what? R is inversely proportional to the area of cross section. R is directly proportional to the area of the cross section. What does it mean? It means that let me erase properly. Ohm's law कहाँ आ गया अब? It means that बहुत लंबा बहुत मोटा एरिया, रेजिस्टेंस कम. That means, let us start. I have taken NH road, national highway. I will be going in a national highway. Definitely, I am going in a national highway. I am riding a bike. Definitely, my speed would be near about average 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर. उसमें क्यों होगा 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर? क्योंकि थोड़ा ट्रैफिक कम होगा. गया, ट्रैफिक कम होगा. वो और क्या क्या कम हो सकता है? गाड़ियां भी थोड़ा कम होंगे. क्यों कम होंगे? क्योंकि आई विल बी गेटिंग ए थिकनेस बढ़ेगा एरिया का. और एनएच रोड में थोड़ी ना पतला होता है, लंबा होता है ना, मोटा होता है, राइट? द एरिया इज ग्रेटर. द एरिया इज ग्रेटर. इफ द एरिया इज ग्रेटर, इफ द एरिया इज लार्जर, एरिया इज थिकनेस का एरिया होता है तो कहीं रेजिस्टेंस कमेगा. अगर एरिया बड़ा बहुत होता है तो कहीं रेजिस्टेंस कमेगा, कहीं रुकावट कमेगा, ट्रैफिक कमेगा. अगर एरिया छोटा होगा, अगर एरिया कम होगा तो रेजिस्टेंस बढ़ेगा. सिमिलरली आई एम हैविंग अ कंडक्टर, मोटा कंडक्टर, मोटा वायर. सपोज दिस इज द मार्कर, दिस मच थिक वायर आई एम हैविंग. Obviously resistance यहाँ पर कम होगा. If the area will be little bit lesser, if the area will be little bit least, resistance will be greater. That means here area of the cross section of a conductor is R is directly proportional to L upon A. Club this. You have to club. Equation 1 equation 2 का club करो. Club का मतलब क्या होता है? Add करो. Equation 1 equation 2, whenever you will be adding equation 1 and 2, you people will be getting what? R is directly proportional to the L by A. R equals to proportionality. I have taken out proportionality. I have to put rho. L upon A. What is a rho? A rho is known as resistivity. अरे भावा, ये रेजिस्टिविटी होता क्या है? सर बता रहा हूं. R is directly proportional to L upon A. R equals to rho upon A, rho L by A. R multiplication of A upon L equals to rho नहीं मिलेगा. So resistance SI unit is ohm, area SI unit is meter square upon length SI unit is meter. मीटर कटा, मीटर स्क्वायर कटा, रो मिला ओम मीटर. रेजिस्टिविटी SI unit is ओम मीटर. बात खत्म. Resistance SI unit is ohm, resistivity SI unit is ohm meter. Now you people might be thinking, so what is the difference between resistance and resistivity? बताऊंगा अभी. The difference between resistance and resistivity is, please note it down my dear student. Length of the conductor, area of the cross section. Now it is coming material of the conductor. Material of the conductor. मतलब कंडक्टर किस मटेरियल से बना हुआ है, कंडक्टर किस चीज से बना हुआ है, दैट इज नॉन एज रेजिस्टिविटी. सपोज आई एम हैविंग अ मार्कर. नाउ आई विल बी सेइंग, सर यू आर हैविंग अ मार्कर. यहां सॉरी, मार्कर हैज फॉलन डाउन. Now you might be saying, sir, you are having a marker. Marker is also having length. Marker is also having area. Marker is also having resistance. हुआ कि नहीं? हाँ हुआ है. मार्कर का लेंथ है, यस. एरिया है, यस. रेजिस्टेंस भी होगा, यस. करंट फ्लो करो. कैसे होगा? ये तो इंसुलेटर है. व्हाट इज एन इंसुलेटर? Insulator is a device in which current cannot pass through them. Current cannot pass from one end to another end. Conductor में current can pass from the one end to another end. So material of the conductor किस material से बना हुआ है? That is known as resistivity. उसे ही बोलते हैं resistivity, किस material से बना हुआ है. Now the difference between resistance and resistivity. देखो ओम करता हूं, ओम मीटर कर लेता, तुम्हें समझ में आ गया होगा. ओम का मतलब रेजिस्टेंस, ओम मीटर इज रेजिस्टिविटी, राइट? टू मेक इट अ शॉर्टकट लिटिल बिट, राइट? रेजिस्टेंस डिपेंड ऑन द मेटेरियल ऑफ द कंडक्टर, मतलब कोई यहां से यह पता चलता है रेजिस्टेंस इज समहाउ डिपेंड ऑन रेजिस्टिविटी. दिस इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेटमेंट, इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस. व्हाट? रेजिस्टेंस डिपेंड ऑन रेजिस्टिविटी? यस और नो? बच्चे कंफ्यूज, साला क्या होगा रे? रेजिस्टेंस समहाउ डिपेंड ऑन रेजिस्टिविटी. रेजिस्टिविटी नेवर डिपेंड्स ऑन रेजिस्टेंस. रेजिस्टिविटी कभी रेजिस्टेंस में डिपेंड नहीं करता. मेटेरियल ऑफ द कंडक्टर, रेजिस्टेंस इज समहाउ डिपेंड ऑन रेजिस्टिविटी. व्हाई? अरे बिकॉज अरे मेटेरियल अगर अच्छा होगा, मेटेरियल अगर इफ द मेटेरियल विल बी कंडक्टर डेफिनेटली रेजिस्टेंस विल बी देयर. अगर इंसुलेटर में रेजिस्टेंस कहां होगा? उसका तो रिक्वायरमेंट बहुत होता है. सो दिस इज द थिंग, दिस इज नॉन एज रेजिस्टेंस. मेटेरियल एट द एंड टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट, टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट, टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट. These are the 4 things, 2 mark तुम्हारे पॉकेट के अंदर. Let me see my video is working. Yes, my video is working. Is it clear, my dear most children, everyone? Factor of resistance, length of the conductor, area of the cross section of a conductor, material of the conductor, temperature constant. बात खत्म. Resistivity, ohmmeter, ohmmeter resistivity rho. Rho is the formula is the very important thing. Now ohmic resistor बुक में है. नॉन ओमिक रेजिस्टर किसे बोलते हैं? बोल देता मौखिक में ओमिक रेजिस्टर जिसका VI ग्राफ कांस्टेंट होता है, ये होता है ओमिक रेजिस्टेंस, ओमिक रेजिस्टर. ओमिक नॉन ओमिक क्या होता है? कुछ इस प्रकार, कांस्टेंट नहीं होता, नॉन ओमिक. बात खत्म. हायर द पोटेंशियल, हायर द वोल्टेज, हायर द करंट, ओमिक रेजिस्टर. ओमिक रेजिस्टर. नॉन ओमिक रेजिस्टर, नॉन ओमिक रेजिस्टर. व्हाट? हायर द पोटेंशियल, हायर द करंट, लोअर द पोटेंशियल, लोअर द करंट, ओमिक रेजिस्टर. नॉन ओमिक, पोटेंशियल करंट, वाइस वर्सा, ऑपोजिट. ओमिक रेजिस्टर कंडक्टर में फ्लो होता है, एलो में फ्लो होता है, इसमें खाली इंसुलेटर. बात खत्म हो गया. ओमिक एंड ओमिक रेजिस्टर खत्म. नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट विथ सम ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. एल्युमिनियम, सिल्वर, एलॉय, राइट, कॉपर, these are the things. Now the question is why copper wire and aluminum wire are made for the electrical wires. तुम्हारे घर में देखोगे कॉपर और एल्युमिनियम का तार लगा हुआ, सिल्वर का लगता है नहीं. क्यों? बिकॉज वाई, सो फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, वो बताऊंगा बाद में. वाई लेट मी टेक वाटर लिटिल बिट. वेट. वाई copper and aluminum are generally made up of electrical wires? क्यों वो बनता है इलेक्ट्रिक वायर के लिए? वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. राइट इट ऑन एवरीवन. Copper and aluminum wire, they are made up of, generally they are good conductor of electricity. They are good conductor of electricity. Copper and aluminum wire, generally they are good conductor of electricity because they have least resistance, they have low resistance, because they have least resistance. अगर क्वेश्चन चमका ऐसे, डैश इज द गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, डैश इज द गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, एल्यूमिनियम, कॉपर एंड सिल्वर. बताओ जल्दी. सिल्वर होगा. क्यों? सिल्वर इज द बेस्ट कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिकॉज सिल्वर हैव लीस्ट रेजिस्टेंस, सिल्वर हैव लीस्ट रेजिस्टेंस कंपैरिजन टू कॉपर एंड एल्यूमिनियम. With a no doubt, every silver, aluminum and copper are the good conductor of electricity. Silver is the best conductor of electricity. क्योंकि copper और aluminum का अगर कंपैरिजन करें तो सिल्वर सबसे ज्यादा रहता है, मतलब रेजिस्टेंस का सबसे कम होता है. And silver wire is such expensive that's the reason which you cannot apply in the electrical transmission. इलेक्ट्रिकल वायर में नहीं लगता. वो थोड़ा पहले पूछा था. Why silver is not used for electric wire? Why copper and aluminum are used? Because silver wires are very expensive. They are very costly. इसीलिए नहीं लगता. Filament of bulb are made up of dash wires. they are made up of tungsten wire. Oven, toaster, oven wire, toaster wire, adapter, आयरन वायर, इलेक्ट्रिक आयरन वायर, और कौन सा वायर होता है, गीजर वायर, गीजर पकड़ लो, हाँ, मेनी मोर वायर आर देयर. विच काइंड ऑफ वायर, नेम द कंडक्टर, दे आर मेड अप ऑफ निक्रोम वायर, वो निक्रोम से बना रहते हैं. ओवन का जो वायर होता है निक्रोम, दे आर मेड ऑफ निक्रोम वायर. इलेक्ट्रिक आयरन वायर मेड ऑफ निक्रोम वायर, दे आर मेड ऑफ निक्रोम वायर. चार्जर निक्रोम वायर, and गीजर का वायर निक्रोम वायर, because they are made up of निक्रोम वायर. फिलामेंट ऑफ टंगस्टन आर मेड अप ऑफ व्हाट बेटा, फिलामेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल आर मेड अप ऑफ टंगस्टन वायर. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, बोल चुका हूं, जो बोला क्वेश्चन तो वो इसमें ही आएगा और कहीं पे भी नहीं आएगा. एंड एनीथिंग आई हैव लेफ्ट टू से, एवरीथिंग आई हैव सेड, नथिंग आई हैव लेफ्ट. हम कुछ छोड़ते नहीं है बेटा. हाँ, नथिंग आई लेफ्ट. Such wire has high resistance and high resistance not much as the temperature. They are made up of magnesium constant. It is all about. Is it clear, everyone? Let us start with the Joule's law fitting. Very interesting. Joule's law fitting. Let us start with the Joule's law fitting. एक मार्क का आता है Joule's law fitting. क्या होता है Joule's law fitting? कौन बता सकता है बच्चों? Joule's law fitting states that हीट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल. लिखना है, हम शॉर्टकट में लिख रहे हैं, ठीक है. व्हाट डू मीन बाय जूल्स लॉ फिटिंग, एक मार्क. स्टेट द जूल्स लॉ फिटिंग. इट डिफाइंस दैट, इट स्टेट्स दैट हीट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द स्क्वायर ऑफ द करंट, कॉमा, राइट इट डाउन इन योर कॉपी, रेजिस्टेंस इन अ कंडक्टर इन द टाइम फ्लो इन अ कंडक्टर. दैट इज हीट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द स्क्वायर ऑफ द करंट, resistance and the time. Heat is directly proportional to the square of the current, resistance, the time. Whenever you इसको उठाओगे तो कुछ इस प्रकार का बैठेगा, I square RT. Now you might be saying that सर इसका क्यों कांस्टेंट नहीं बैठता, इसका कांस्टेंट नहीं बैठता. क्यों नहीं बैठता बाद में पढ़ोगे 12वीं में. H equals to I square RT, फॉर्मूला नंबर 1. H equals to I square RT. जूल्स लॉ फिटिंग याद कर लो, रट्टा लगा लो, पूरा अंदर डालो. हाँ, रेजिस्टर इन पैरेलल एंड सीरीज आई डिड नॉट से ना बेटा, ओ लिटिल बिट उसके बाद बात कर लूंगा, टेंशन ना लो. R is directly proportional to the R equals to I square RT. चलो और कुछ करते हैं. As I said, the hero of the Ohm's law, the hero of the current electricity which is known as Ohm's law, that is V equals to IR, right? V equals to IR. And remember one thing in your entire life, that heat is somehow equivalent to work done. चलो कैसे देखते हैं. I'm having an adapter. Suppose there is having a circuit के अंदर डाला. I'm having an adapter. I am inserting inside the circuit. क्या निकल रहा है बताओ, क्या निकल रहा है? Current flows inside the adapter. When the current flows, resistance oppose. When the current flows, resistance oppose. Current flow, उन दोनों अंदर कुछ वर्क हो रहा है. There is having a fight. If there is having a fight between resistance and conductor or charges, उसके बाद क्या होता है, गर्मी निकलता है, हीट निकलता है. तो I can even say heat is somehow equivalent to W, work done. Heat is somehow equivalent to W, work done. Is it clear? So now I am saying, where did you hear the word first? Where did you hear the word first, work done? You have heard the word first, work done in case of potential difference. So I can say V equals to W upon Q. So I can say V into Q equals to W. So W के जगह W is known as heat. As I said, for more details please watch my lecture number कितना 6 5 और 6. Please watch the lecture number 6. Okay, Joule's law fitting and S power. Very interesting. You people can understand pretty well there. यहाँ पर भी समझ लो, कोई बात नहीं, एक ही है, मास्टर तो एक ही है. मैं तो बात यहीं कर रहा हूँ, मगर बात क्या ना, यहाँ पर तो लंबा हो चुका है, वहां पर थोड़ा 20-30 मिनट में खत्म हो गया होगा. चलो, इन केस ऑफ H equals to I can write it down VQ I can write it down. That is the formula number 1. It is the formula number 2, VQ. So as I can say, V equals to IR, V equals to IR, Ohm's law, V की जगह मैं IR लिख सकता हूं, V की जगह मैं IR लिख सकता हूं. In case of IR ना Ohm's law, V equals to Ohm's law. My dear most children, in case of IR I can write Q की जगह मैं Q लिख सकता हूं, IRQ, formula number 3. In case of Q, where did you heard the word Q first? You have heard the word Q first in case of current. I equals to Q by T. I equals to Q by T. Right? So I can say I into T equals to Q. So I R I T, which is all about I square RT. Is it clear? Is it clear? Proof हो गया. Proof कैसे करते? इसको भी मिला के मैं proof भी कर दे. Indirectly I have proved also. Indirectly I have proved also. आता है एग्जाम में what is a proof. For more details please watch the lecture number 5. अच्छा, V equals to IR, can I write it down in this way? V upon I equals to R. Or I can say in this way, V equals to IR, I can even say V upon R equals to I, right? So I can say V upon R square into RT. Why it is a square? Because I square is given, right? So in case of I के जगह में V upon R I have put, V upon R square I have put. The square and R got cancelled, which is all about V square upon RT. Formula number 4. Joule's law of heating, 4 formula in front of you. Joule's law of heating, 4 formulas in front of you. Please note it down, my dear most children. Now, I have left about series and parallel. I have left about series and parallel, my dear most children. That formula little bit. I have left about numericals. RS, resistance in series is equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3, which you might be knowing very well. No derivation. This time derivation will not going to come. It's not going to come in this way. 1 upon RP, 1 upon resistance in parallel, 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. बात खत्म. Suppose for an example 4 ohm is given. 4 ohm 3 resistor is given. 3 resistor is given. क्या होगा? 3 ohm 3 resistor करते हैं. 3 ohm 3 resistor is given. Find the total resistance. Find the total resistance in series. कर पाओगे? हाँ, हो पाएगा. 3 ohm plus 3 ohm total मिलकर 9 ohm बनता है. I will be saying find the total resistance in parallel. So what would be 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, that is all about 3 by 3, which is all about 1 ohm. So see, series, parallel, and one more thing is given, both in series and parallel. Both in series and parallel. Can you do? You have to do in both series and parallel. It's a very important. Generally this type of numerical comes in exam. This type of numericals comes in exam. I have taught in my that I have taken out few of the examples. There I have done combination resistance in case of numericals. Please go ahead over there. RS equals to RP. Suppose for an example, Three ohm is given, 4 ohm is given, 4 ohm is given. This is the circuit which is registered in both in series and parallel. ये series में है या parallel में है. तो तुम्हें first क्या करना पड़ेगा बच्चों? The first thing you have to do that you have to convert this into a into a series. If there is having to make the numerical correct, let me see my video is working or not. I'm very tired. Yes. To make such numerical correct or not, the first thing which you need to do, that you have to convert the parallel into series. जितना भी रेजिस्टेंस दिया गया है तुम्हारे एग्जाम में, तुम्हारे क्वेश्चंस में, you have to convert the parallel into series. Let us convert this parallel into series. 1/4 parallel is given, so I can write it down in this way. 1/4 plus 1/4, that is all about 4 is the LCM. कितना हो? 2/4. 1/RP इक्वल्स टू कितना बचता है? देखो बच्चे रॉन्ग कैसे करते हैं. 1/2 ना, 1/2. 1/RP is 1/2 reciprocal. RP equals to 2, but student will be doing 0.5. That's the thing you do wrong. Don't do this type of wrong. 90% students they do wrong. 1 upon RP equals to 1 upon 2. They are 1 upon 2. That means 0.5 is the answer. No. RP को reciprocal करना. That is all about a 2. That means I have got over 2. Somehow I have got over 2. Somehow I have got over 2. इसको दोनों को क्लब करके 2 मिला. RS कितना होगा बच्चों? RS will be 3 plus 2. 5 ओम आंसर. That means इसका total resistance कितना होगा? 5 ओम. This is the thing you have to do in your copy. ऐसे ही करना है न्यूमेरिकल्स. रिमेंबर दिस, राइट? सो लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड पावर इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग ऑल्सो. बहुत सारे न्यूमेरिकल चमकते हैं उसमें. पावर, सो पावर इज व्हाट? पावर इज नथिंग बट रेट ऑफ डूइंग वर्क. लेट मी सी एवरीथिंग आई हैव टॉट. आई हैव टॉट एवरीथिंग. Okay, see, yes, everything I have taught over here, and let me talk about the power now. Electrical power. What do you mean by power? See, power is rate of doing work. Rate of doing work. Rate of doing work. Or you can say work done by time. Rate of doing work means work done by time, work done upon time. Power is nothing but work done upon time. So see, little bit earlier I said heat is somehow equivalent to work done, beta. Now heat is somehow equivalent to work done, and work done is somehow equivalent to heat. Work done is somehow equivalent to power also. That means work, power and energy. You might have read. You might have read in the chapter number 2 work, power and energy. जिसे SI unit of heat is known as joule. SI unit of heat is known as joule. SI unit of work done is known as joule. SI unit of energy also known as joule. But SI unit of power is not known as joule. SI unit of energy is known as joule. तो energy भी हो सकता है, बात करेंगे उसमें. Work done. So very interesting. So as I said, work done is somehow equivalent to H. So I can even write it down the H by T. कितना फॉर्मूला निकाला? तो 4 फॉर्मूला निकाला था एच का. पुट कर देता हूं वहां पे एच की जगह में. आई विल बी गेटिंग कंप्लीट पावर फॉर्मूला. नॉट इंटरेस्टिंग? यस. सो लेट अस स्टार्ट. एच, फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला वी हैव गॉट एच. दैट इज, सपोज फॉर एन एग्जांपल, वी क्यू. ये वाला पकड़ता हूं. आई स्क्वायर आर टी थोड़ा बड़ा होता है, उसको करता हूं बाद में. वी क्यू अपॉन टी, फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला. सो सी, क्यू बाई टी कहां मिल. तुम्हें क्यू बाई टी कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? क्यू बाई टी क्या होता है? What whose formula Q by T? First formula of the current electricity chapter, that is I equals to Q upon T. That is मैं इसको I लिख सकता हूँ. Q by T की जगह I लिख सकता हूँ, which is none other than VI. That means P equals to VI. Formula number 1. It is the common formula. हर न्यूमेरिकल में ये वाला फॉर्मूला लगता है, VI. Another, that is I square R by T. I square R by T by T. T क्यों? Because H by T is given, so T. I square R by T, so T got cancelled. Formula number 2, I square R. Another formula. Now what is given? V square up by RT. V square RT, V square by RT. Now V square upon R T. यहां पर भी है T, कैंसल हो जाएगा. T got cancel. V square upon R. Formula number 3. Formula number 3, VI, I square R, V square by R. That means 3 to formula you have got. More भी formula मिलेगा, और भी मिलेगा. अगर मैं करूँ और भी मिलेगा formula. मगर 3 ही पकड़ो, क्योंकि तुम्हारा एग्जाम, तुम्हारा एक बुक में 3 ही है. So now you might be thinking where to put which kind of formula. If P equals to VI, you have to apply the common formula. But अगर क्वेश्चन में सवाल में करंट कांस्टेंट दिया बेटा, the current is constant, you have to apply I square R. If the voltage is constant, you have to apply V square upon R. This is the thing you have to apply in case of power. Is it clear, everyone? Please say me with a yes or no. All right. And what more left, my dear most children? Let me see. Yes, 1 WH, 1 kilowatt, 1 watt hour equals to 3600 joule, or else you can say joule. Right? This is very important. I will be talking about that later on. मतलब अभी बात कर लेता हूँ उसका. पावर इज एवरीथिंग आई हैव ओवर. आई हैव डन एवरीथिंग पावर. इन केस ऑफ पावर हीट इफेक्ट बता चुका हूँ. राइट? Everything I have said, nothing more I have left. Yes, electrical power, that is all about, my dear student. 1 kilowatt, 1 kilowatt kW, 1000 watt, 1 megawatt, 1 gigawatt. For power and energy, you might have read in the chapter number 2. 1 megawatt, 10 to the power 6, 10 to the power 9, 1 gigawatt. Is it clear, everyone? This is 10 to the power 6, and 10 to the power 6, it is 10 to the power 9. This is all about power. Let us understand electricity. That is, let us understand commercial electricity. The last part of the current electricity, commercial electricity. Please be with me till that. Commercial energy. Commercial energy of electricity. Commercial energy of electricity. Commercial power. Commercial power of energy. What is the commercial power of energy? As I said very well, work, power and energy you don't know very well. Work, power, energy कुछ साम में होता है. Power equals to E by T. Sorry, work done by time ना. Power equals to work done by time. So work done E भी हो सकता है ना बेटा. E by T भी लिख सकता हूँ. तो P into T equals to E formula भी create हो चुका है. This is all the formula you have become. So energy, commercial unit of energy, which is nothing but 1 kWh. कुछ नहीं है इसका, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं. 1 kWh, kilowatt you have to convert 1 watt. 1 watt is 1000 watt, multiplication 1 kilowatt 1000 watt into R is given 3600 beta, which is all about 3050 लगा देता हूँ, which is all about 3 4 1 5 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. What is joule? Do you know? Because energy SI unit is joule. 10 to the power 6 joule. बात खत्म. 1 WH equals to 1 watt hour. It define 1 watt hour. Direct question. 1 watt hour. Direct question. Very interesting direct questions. Please be with it. Please be with it. Everything I have taught. Nothing I left if I am not wrong. What did I leave? What did I leave? What did I leave? Nothing I left. Everything I have taught. Everything I have taught. Total energy कैसे consume करते हैं बताऊंगा numerical में. So my dear most children, I will be coming again stronger in the next session with the help of numericals. I hope a complete each and everything you have understood pretty well in a well manner. And my dear most children, please make a note. अपना बनाए हुआ note सबसे अच्छा होता है. Please make a note, my dear most children. Making note is very important. You cannot understand anything if you want to make notes. Whatever I taught, everything I have summarized, excluding numericals. Numericals I will be coming in the next session, right? So thank you very much for the entire love and support. Please make notes, read hard, join the Telegram to get more updated notes, updated PDF. Join Telegram over there, right? If you want to join my WhatsApp group, you can go join there. Everything, the description has been given, the link has been given in the description box. Please, my dear students, join Telegram to get all the kind of notes over there. And I want to say one thing at the end, जो हमारे दिल में हमेशा रहता है तुम्हारे लिए हमेशा अपने दिल में रहता है. कभी बोल नहीं पाते, इस बार तो बोलना ही पड़ेगा. पता है क्या? I am hiding you and writing. That is none other than thank you. So thank you very much. Because of you only, I am getting motivated by you to bring a quality content. Thank you much everything for being with me, for motivating me. And apart from thank you, what else I can give you more? Thank you, and coming in the next, stronger in the next session. Till then, keep cherishing yourself.